All right, my peeps, I've got a little update from my boy over at, well, my main contact that I've always used when dealing with Bidao, BID, those guys. It's kind of like my middleman guy that keeps me up to date with stuff. So he sent me some interesting info I'm going to read you, as well as some screenshots. So he's just telling me right now they're actually working on some pretty exciting stuff here. Right now the hot thing is the Binance uh, Smart Chain. So if you got into some of those recent coins like Pancake swaps, such as I think we were messing with Space Monkey or Safe Moon, maybe you've dealt with some other ones, and I was telling you, you know, part of the process you got to get on the Binance Smart Chain so that you can do these swaps from like Tether on a different chain, such as like Tron network or whatever. So you save these outrageous fees right now. Which, by the way, in a Tether USDT or Ethereum, there's times it's touching $200 to do a transfer of any amount. It's ridiculous. But Binance Smart Chain, using some of these other networks like the Tron network, the TRC20, like I was showing you guys how to get some of these coins, and you only spend $1 basically using the Tron chain to do some of these transactions to get yourself some, whether it's Space Monkey or what was the other one, Safe Moon or whatever. Anyways, you got a little taste of using the Binance Smart Chain with some of these coins, like when you're messing with Pancake Swap to do stuff over there. So they realize what's going on. So he's just letting me know there are now, the development team has made a decision to start developing on Binance Smart Chain. I'm talking Bidao, BID. I've got some screenshots. Let me scroll down to see the ones they gave me. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one, let me switch screens. As you can see, of course I'm down there at the bottom. This basically shows you your interest rate. So you're talking, where's it at? Right there, annual percentage yield, or your basically your interest rate. So they're just showing you a demonstration on this of their native token or whatever of the BAI, which is not your bid token. But nonetheless, they're just playing around. They're showing you what this is going to look like. Obvious, you got your percentage. It's right in your face. Super easy dashboard to understand. Really interesting. That I didn't think they were going to be jumping on this quite so fast, to tell you the truth. What was the other one? So the next one, which you can see a bunch of the new coins that they'll be supporting. Let me go. It's already over here. XRP. You've got DOT, Link, etc. And you got your supply market, your borrow market, Mint, Repay, BAI token. And again, that was their native token. That was kind of like they're talking about making a stable coin within the BID network, within their blockchain, the BID blockchain. So again, this is all just demo screenshots, like they're working on stuff. This is not live yet, but pretty cool nonetheless. This next one, they're showing like minting and repaying and whatnot on this dashboard, using that same coin, that BAI coin. Available, limit, repay. I mean, again, it's just super easy dashboard. All the data you need right here in front of your face. I mean, between you and me, I didn't even know they were doing this. He just messages me, "Hey, by the way, you want to do an update?" Yeah, why not? I've had a couple people asking me, "Hey, any news on Bid?" I'm like, "No, actually, no. I know they're working. They're doing stuff. Their Telegrams still flooded with them, people messaging and stuff going on." But I'm like, not really. Haven't heard any like major updates yet. So all of a sudden, out of the blue, he's like, "Hey, check this out." So I'm like, "All right, yeah, I think it's time to do a video." So Bidao's coming to the BSC or Binance, their network or whatever. What do they call that? The Binance. Let me scroll back down. Binance Smart Chain. If you look at the volume on Pancake Swap, and they're saying basically you're going to be able to start playing with this on Pancake Swap. Their coin's going to be going over there at some point. Day by day, you're just seeing more and more. Let me switch screens now. more and more volume on PancakeSwap. It's just, once you're set up, you've got your MetaMask attached, or maybe your Trust wallet or whatever, and you're on PancakeSwap. Once you're set up initially, it's pretty easy to go in and grab some of these other coins and stuff. And you know, sometimes you just need to add the contract to that new coin or whatever, and then boop, there it is on your screen. It's really easy to use on PancakeSwap. You know, I know it sucks sometimes with that slippage feed. And you're like, oh, put it at 10%. No, try 11%. No, try 12%. You think you're buying a certain amount of coins, and you're like, oh, I got like 10% less than I thought I was getting. Whatever, it is what it is. It's just the way the system works. But typically, a lot of these coins on there, they go way, 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 way high. So your little 10% loss that you thought you appeared to get in less coins or whatever, it's meaningless once they start moving up. Doesn't matter. But again, adding Bid and some of their other coins, again, they're going to have their stable coin on there too, I guess, to do this. But I mean, that's their dashboard, their system. But if that thing's added to PancakeSwap, again, it's just another exchange you're going to be able to see Bid on. And that thing has been fluctuating a bit lately, but it's been hitting some decent numbers if you've been following Bid. But like the rest of the market, it goes up pretty good and it comes back down pretty good. I mean, Jesus, you saw what Doge just did recently. 70-something cents, drops down to like 40, maybe even a sliver lower for a second. Then it came back up. It's 50, back down to the 40s. Now it's 50 again. And of course, today's a little bit of a down day. Speaking of which, what are we talking? Doge is 53. Yeah, so it's down 5%, but it's still in the 50s. XRP $1.50. Yeah, there's only a couple of green coins really, like XLM, XRP, BAT. I thought, or not BAT. What was the other coin that was up today? I think it's on my phone. Oh, ADA, Cardano was one of the other ones up. So again, not really down that far, but at any rate, interesting update. These guys are seriously working behind the scenes, and again, it was quiet for a while. Like when they first came out, I was talking with them quite a bit, or giving me updates, and you see me doing some of these videos about the updates and this stuff, and it's like, okay, we're good to go, and a little bit of a pause, if you will, in the information flow. But I mean, they've already got screenshots. They're already back to, they got the back end, they've got the front end. They're doing test transactions. Like, this is the legit dashboard. This is not a fake screenshot of stuff that they put together. Oh, it's going to kind of look like this. This is a real dashboard. It's just not public yet. So, just because you don't always hear somebody, with constant updates, doesn't mean stuff isn't getting done. You know what I'm saying? So this was a cool update as far as I'm concerned. And again, as it gets listed on PancakeSwap and other exchanges, and he had told me a while back, he goes, we're going to be put on several exchanges, I'm telling you now. And he gave me the first one or two right off the bat. I don't remember if it was one or two. And I told you guys, oh, I heard this, and then it happened. So he had mentioned that at the time there'd be about 7 to start with coming up. And I know they've already been listed on a couple other ones since, and some smaller exchanges you haven't heard of. But some of the bigger ones are more than likely coming. And again, they're going to be using Binance's Smart Chain system. And is that not beneficial for Binance? You know what I mean? So at some point, is Binance, like we said before, like, there might be a chance where this coin's listed on Binance at some point. But again, maybe they need a little more, a few more updates to really get going to where Binance is like, okay, these guys ain't playing around anymore. This is some serious stuff these guys are working on. Might be time to add them. And you know what happens when stuff gets added on a major exchange? The thing, whatever it is, explodes in price. It just goes ape. Now, he's not telling me in this communication, oh, by the way, we're about to get, he's not saying that. We're going to get listed on Binance right now. He's not saying that. I'm telling you from seeing things that I've seen before. And sometimes if a coin's not really doing anything, Binance is a little reluctant. Even if you're willing to pay, they're, everyone's like, well, they want $100,000 to be listed and this and that. We ought to come up with the money for Digibyte. Remember that? And we didn't, but Digibyte finally got listed on all these exchanges. Digibyte was finally listed. But Digibyte was going through a lot of hard work, showing and proving themselves. So now Bidao is like, holy shit, we're all over this now. They've got their dashboard, they've got all this stuff. Repays, they're I'm looking at something right now that's like, it's already live, like it's already working, it has everything. What's going on? Just release it, But you know how it goes. You got to work on it first, do trial and error, fix the bugs, make sure everything works perfectly. You don't want a bunch of people using it. And, oh my God, I did this transaction, it didn't show up, you know, and then you got problems. So the good news is they're all over this. They are working at warp speed. And this is a badass update as far as I'm concerned. So that's it for now. Take care.